guys, welcome to Drinks Tube. I'm Melanie.
And I'm Emil.
And together we're Smith & Sinclair.
And we make edible cocktails.
To get you guys into the Christmas spirit, we've got a special adult treat for you today.
Everywhere you look around this season, you're going to see mulled wine.
But you're not going to have seen mulled wine jelly, until now.
The mulled wine jelly is a special Christmas sweet that can also be enjoyed as an indulgent winter treat.
So here's what you'll need to enjoy your mulled wine jelly for two.
Some red wine, sugar, some gelatine leaves, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, cardamom, 1 whole orange, and some brandy-soaked cranberries.
So we're going to start putting the ingredients in the pan. First is our whole orange, which has been very roughly cut. 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, just sprinkle it over the orange. A sprig of cinnamon that you can just break and drop in loosely. And 1 whole nutmeg, which will be left to infuse. We're going to do 3 cloves and 2 whole cardamom pods. We're then going to put this on a low heat. Get your wooden spoon, just give them a bit of a bump and grind, get all the ingredients involved with each other, make sure the sugar's wet from the juices of the orange.
And whilst that is cooking up, it's going to be about 2 minutes, I'm just going to get my gelatin leaves and I'm going to soak them in some cold water. It's going to take about 5 minutes for them properly to get soaked up.
So we've let this stew for about 2 minutes. You can see all the liquids have started to come out. We're now going to add in our 200 millilitres of red wine. Now the red wine's in, we're just going to turn the heat up a bit more, give it all a good mix, really let the spices start to infuse the wine.
Okay, so that's been bubbling away for about 2 minutes now, which is a good sign to start putting in the gelatin. We know all of these spices have been nice and infused into that red wine and it's going to get a nice mulled flavour. So as you can see, look at that, it's completely soaked in. And we just need to squeeze off the excess water and throw it in. Woo.
Now we've got everything in, we're just going to give it a whisk, make sure the gelatin's melted, and then we're just going to take it straight off the heat.
Now the mixture is nice and ready, and what we need to do now is set them. And we've got a nice little surprise. We're actually going to set them in these hollowed out orange peels.
So, to make sure that they stay upright and you don't have any leakages through those holes, you're going to put them in the cups, and we're going to get 2 cranberries, firmly press it down, skin facing into the hole, blocking any chance of the mix getting out.
And now it's time to fill them up. So you need to either sieve this out into a jug or you can sieve it through and straight in to the moulds. Beautiful. And you can fill this up just shy of the brim. You don't want it pouring everywhere. And there we go.
So once you've filled your orange cups, we're just going to get some brandy-soaked cranberries. Just make sure you get rid of all the excess liquid and just sprinkle them in to be soaked in the middle.
Now they're all full, we're just going to let those set in the fridge. It's going to take roughly an hour and then we'll be cool. So our jellies are nice and set. They've been in the fridge for roughly 1 hour. And as you can see, they're lovely and wobbly. Coax them out with a spoon and then we'll be ready to have the final touches.
So just to garnish, we're just going to put some dried cranberries along the top. Gives it a lovely colour.
And a nice sprig of mint.
Now I think it's time to taste. It's so Christmassy, so spicy.
And every now and again, you just get those little surprises of brandy-soaked cranberries in the middle. It's absolutely amazing.
If you're trying to impress someone around Christmas, this is the thing.
No matter how many mulled wines you have this Christmas, nothing is going to beat this mulled wine jelly.
So guys, make sure you make this at home for someone special. It's only a recipe for 2, so choose someone perfect.
And when you do try this at home, make sure you tell us how it went by leaving all your comments below.
And if you want to see more of us, check out our recipe, Bobbing for Apples. It's the perfect recipe to give to someone as a Christmas gift.
And if you haven't already, you need to subscribe to Drinks Tube.
Thanks for watching us, guys. We've been Smith & Sinclair. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.